talk about wrestling a good bit of the show, but like also you're here for a reason. Besides those things, for those that don't know who Antoine is, Antoine, can you please let our guests, and our fans, and our viewers know who you are? Who are you?
My name is Antoine Tate, aka T. I am definitely multi-hyphenated.
You are.
But doing conversations, I like to say I'm a writer, actor. And then on the side, other things I do is social media marketing, digital marketing. Because you gotta know how to market yourself. Everything you do in life is always marketing. You go into a store, you pick up an apple, where it's stationed, with the signs, the prices, is all marketing. You see a commercial, it's all marketing. So I'm just trying to be the master of that. The master of my fate, the master of my soul.
And wrestling is one of the reasons you want to become a writer.
No, it is, because I feel like, with wrestling, as nerdy as it is, I was a part of something called it's still there, called the Internet Wrestling Community.
Internet Wrestling Community.
The IWC. And back in like earliest 03 to 04, I remember getting online. It's back then when we had like AOL dial-up. Somebody be like, get off the goddamn phone, I need to use the phone. I need to use the phone.
No, but really though.
Now real talk, like I was like on the internet, get the fuck off the goddamn internet, I need the phone. But I was always like researching wrestling. And so I discovered like role playing. So it's like you create your wrestler and you battle other people with their wrestler through writing. Who can cut the best promo through writing. So I would like write stories, I would write promos, I would write all this different stuff in the format of a script, like a play. And so I would be battling other people with my writing for years. And so when I came out to LA and I looked back at all the wrestling promos that I did, I was like, yo, I've been writing scripts, I've been developing characters, I've been having story arcs since I was like 13 years old. And I can still go back and look at it like, yo, it's not well written, but it's like for a 13-year-old, that shit was already there.
Yeah.
That shit's amazing to me. So it was easy for me to transition into writing scripts.
So you were a part of a great initiative out here in LA, Black Boy Rights, Black Boy Rights, and Black Girl Rights initiative. The initiative matters, and this is gonna correct me. He said, I'm gonna correct you. That's not nothing that you're not. It's my show. And maybe it's like I'm dumb. That is a great initiative right here. Amazing program. Congratulations, first off, I should say that. Congratulations to you for being a part of that. First off, how did you get involved with this initiative? What made you want to get involved with this initiative? And how do you plan on using it to take you further within your writing career?
Yeah, so being a part of Black Boy Rights, Black Girl Rights initiative is like really fire. Thanks to Mike, Gaio. Shout out to the creator of the program. I had a few friends who were in the first cohort. And then when it just happened, and one day I just saw them talking about it.
This is fairly new?
Yeah, last year.
So you're like part of the
second cohort. Yeah,
history.
So it's like new, it's history, yeah. And like they were talking about it, and I was like, yo, I didn't even hear about this. Like when did this happen? And then this year, I started hearing more about it. So Mike had like press releases, and like news articles, and like Deadline. I'm like, yo, this is fire. Like this is really a thing. And so because my other friends were already on it, I was like, yo, like, what's this about? So I just submitted it, and then I passed on my script. I was like, I bet, here we go. And mind you, I've submitted this stuff before. I was like, okay, cool. I'm just happy that I had a chance to get past one round. Then the next round, I passed. I was like, oh, okay.
This is happening.
I was like, they like my essay, my script and my essay. Cool. The last round was like an interview, and once we did the interview, I was like, I can sell myself. Like, I don't have an issue selling myself. I like talking to people when I want to talk to people.
We know.
And and then the interview happened. And so the interview happened, and I got the email, the call, whatever, saying I got it, and I'm happy. We had like a nice. My cohort's fire. My cohort's dope. Like I love y'all.
Shout
whatever.
out to y'all.
They really dope. And we had a photo shoot. It was like Vogue. Like everyone was looking like dancing, like fancy, like I said, dancing, dapper, fancy, and we just looked great, and it was official. And one thing I learned about LA too is like when you tell people that you do something, they're like, yeah, sure, okay, I believe you, whatever, because everyone says they do everything. But then it takes for you to have an article, it takes for you to have a photo shoot, for everyone to be like, oh, you actually serious about this? I told you that I'd be writing.
Does this initiative work where you have to have like an original piece? And is that original piece what you work on through your entire process, or do you switch it up?
Yeah, for sure. Like, some of us are using scripts that we use to get into the program. Others are just pushing other scripts.
So what's your pitch? Are you using the one you audition with, or have you picked a different one?
So pretty much every month we have people that go into the chopping block. Like, this is a script, we read it, we give critiques. For me, I haven't gone yet. So I do have the script that I put in
What's
the program.
your script about?
It's about a plus size actress trying to make it in LA. And because she has different roadblocks, she decides to carve her own lane. And it's called Plump, and it's created by Tiffany Parker.
Okay.
And then she brought me on board, and you know we both took it to a whole new level. So it's fire.
Early on, I know you haven't went on a chopping block yet. Is there anything you think you could change and manipulate to make it better?
For the script, I have ideas as to what I want to change, but I actually want to be put on a chopping block so they can tell me with different, like, fresh eyes. Like, I have ideas, but I want to know what y'all think. Especially, I'm not a black woman. I mean, Tiffany is, so she has perspective, but I want to know, like, my cohort, there's not a plus size black woman in the group as well. So it makes sense as to why I would want them to read the script and say, you know what, I love it or I don't love it, or I like it, but this is how you can make it better. Because I'm okay with being critiqued. Just critique me respectfully and also give me feedback, because giving feedback is a skill. They'll tell you, I don't like that shit. Cool, you don't like it, but how can I make it better? And if you can't offer that, then mind your business.
First off, bitch, mind your business. What is your hope at the end of this initiative?
My ultimate goal, which is also the goal of the program, is to be repped and to continue to expand my network.
Yeah.
Because again, once people saw it, people that I know who are showrunners or producers, they already know them already, know me. But that was the first time they saw.
Big time.
It's like, yo, okay. Because, like, it's like you can't expect somebody to push for you if they don't believe in your brand. And they can't believe in your brand if you don't believe in yourself. So you have to show that you're worth the time. It's an investment. You can't tell people to just invest in them. You got to prove that you're worth the investment. So for me, it's like I want to make sure that, one, my scripts are fire, that I continue to write and get good feedback. I want to be repped. And I want to be repped to the point where I have a team that I can walk into a room and feel comfortable without someone stealing it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to walk in, because it's like, some people think that you gotta write all these scripts. You need to write scripts to get repped, to get noticed, but I wanna be able just to show my idea and then get paid to write. Pay me to write.
Pay you.
Pay me. F you, pay me. Like, I don't want to just keep writing for it on my own time. I want to pitch a concept. I want you to say I love it and pay me to write it. I'm trying to get that, because writers make a lot of money, y'all. Writers make a lot of damn money. What you make in a year, we can write in getting like,
and they go
12
across
weeks.
every platform, because like songwriters, behind the scenes, ghostwriters, etc. You can write, you gonna make money, you gonna get paid.
Listen.
Do you see yourself ever entering like a Tyler Perry, an Oprah?
That's the goals. That's ultimate goals. Like,
That's all, what's your end goal with all this?
I absolutely love Tyler. Although people have issues with his content, I understand why, but he knows his niche audience. I love Tyler Perry. I love Oprah. And then in the past decade, Donald Glover, Issa Rae, Lena Waithe.
Shout out to Issa. Shout out to
like they Jordan Peele. Like,
shout out to Jordan.
They are Ava DuVernay. Like, they are killing the game. Like, and what they do is pretty much what I want to do. And I've always wanted to do that. When I was 15, I created a whole list of things that I wanted to do. Like, these are the different avenues and different industries that I want to tackle. Education, Hollywood. I wasn't doing marketing, but I did have wrestling on there as well. I'm going to get my title one day. And all this different stuff at 15. Because I realized that, unlike most people, all of the fun things I did when I was like 15, 13, 14, I am now making money from it, at this current time.
Yeah.
I'm not making money on wrestling just yet. We're talking about it.
We're about to.
I'm having a good time. I'm just making money off all my hobbies. And I ultimately want to make sure that I bring love back to DC. I think people don't understand how dope DC is. They think politics.
DC is dope. I've only been
fire,
2 times,
bro.
but the first time was cool. Second time I felt like I had a chance more experience it, and like, if I ever leave LA, I would at least want to live in DC for some time. Don't know how long, but I want to live there because it's
beautiful.
Black.
DC has hoods that are gorgeous. How many hoods that's ghetto as hell?
Because Howard's in the hood, right?
We got flowers and grass, bro.
Howard's in the hood, right?
It was.
Okay.
Gentrification. Hate it, love it, hate it. But anyway, so I want to bring Hollywood to DC. All my projects are inspired by people that I know. They're inspired by my environment, and I just can't wait till people like really see our culture. I can't wait.
So I'm gonna kind of take a detour a little bit. We talk about a lot of different things. And I feel like I know you, but I also don't feel like I know you.
Oh.
I feel like I know you, but I don't feel like I know you.
I get that all the time.
And I feel like you're this really great person. You have like an amazing talent. You have an amazing focus. What's your ultimate inspiration? Like, what really drives you? Like, you moved out here from DC. You're out here in LA. You're chasing your dreams. You're all at these events. You're in these spaces. You're like creating this aura. You have an amazing aura about you.
Okay.
What's what made that happen? Like, what's really the root of who AT is? Like, what really made you become this person that you are today?
I think my mother. I really think my mother made me. She allowed me just to be me. I can't recall many times or any time where she was like, "Yo, stop acting like this. Stop doing that." Like my mother was just like,
whatever you want to do, she embraced it.
She embraced it. I don't think my father too, but I don't think my parents ever forced me or encouraged me to do stuff. But anything that I decided to do, they supported it. And I really just don't. I think I was oblivious. I was smart, but I was oblivious to a lot of shit because I was able to be myself. But my mother, R.I.P., she passed away last year, but she is my driving force. And all my creative stuff, I look at, I'm like, yo, any mother character is her. I have other things that I haven't completely finished that are based off me and her and I relationship. And she knows I was writing about her. Like any dumb shit she did, she was like, "You gonna write about this shit, ain't you?" I was like, "Yeah, damn right. I'm gonna write about this."
You like the best man. Like you like Tay Diggs. I shouldn't tell you that because you gonna write.
I'm gonna write about it. You should have done it.
Then you should have favorite Tay.
God damn it! Now she bringing up Tay Diggs. I'm tired of getting people telling me that.
I just thought about when you said it. You kind of favorite a little bit.
Lakeith Stanfield. I get goddamn Gold Link. I done got Will I Am.
That favorites Lakeith very strongly. He think he's coming out with us tonight. You'll meet him.
All right, we're gonna meet him. We're gonna take a picture and then send it to Lakeith.
And figure out who he gonna pick.
We're gonna pick it. We're gonna send. I mean, like, me and him, we Facebook friends. We always cross paths. Like we cross paths. We never been able to say like really talk, but we've always crossed paths. And one day I'll pass on a line, and he gonna be like, "What's up, nigga?" I'm be like, "Yo, what's up, nigga?" He be like, "Yo, why you look like me?" At the same time, I can't wait.
I feel that. That's me and Usher.
Okay. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. All right. My mother. I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, watch this. Watch this.
So, I have to ask. You know what I mean? Your mother seems like your rock. She seems like someone that really held you down, that really pushed you.
She is, man.
My condolences. You can get in deep as you want to, but I'm gonna ask you if you don't mind sharing how she passed away. But also, was you losing somebody that was very close to your heart and someone that was like one of your biggest inspirations to who you are today and really made you become this amazing guy you are? Like how did you overcome it, and how did you like continue to like live on her legacy and like make sure you make mom proud regardless at the end of the day?
Regarding how she passed, to be transparent, I don't know. There's speculation how she passed. Like she wasn't a drug addict or anything like that. Yeah. But my mother she wouldn't tell me what was going on with her.
Okay. And
so I have speculation as to what may have happened. I know that she was in a lot of pain. I'll let y'all think about what that could have been.
Absolutely.
And I just know one day she took medicine, and that was the last time I heard talks for her. And so I think that, it sucks, but I deal with pain differently than most people.
How's that?
I can read people, and then even though it may not be a good thing, I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but I have all these thoughts about what could possibly happen anyway. Like, why that happened? Like, okay, so what's going on? And so I saw my mother for the last time because I went to my cousin's funeral like 3 weeks before. So because of his funeral was the last time I was able to see my mother. And when I saw her, I was like, she ain't look right.
Because she stays in DC.
And she don't look right. And I immediately said, I was like, I hope I'm not back here in a few weeks. And I was back here in a few weeks. So I think she didn't look right. And I was like, something's off. And I was hoping I wasn't come back. But I think it's because of those moments I was able to like process like what if. I'm able to process the what ifs. So if it happens, it's like it doesn't hit as hard.
Yeah.
But I knew she had issues, health issues. And so I kind of prepared myself anyway.
My mom always been there for you. Huh? She's always been there for you. Though.
Always. And and I was looking forward to the day I can take her to the award shows. I was looking forward to it. She was looking forward to it. But I knew the possibilities. I knew I was realistic about it. And I think most people don't want to face those moments. Yes. They don't want to think like that, but I had to.
It's hard to, but
I had to. And so when it happened, I was able to prepare for it. What I wasn't prepared for was the amount of love I received, right? So I wasn't prepared for that. It was a lot. And also funerals are a fucking scam, bro.
I don't like funerals.
The whole industry's a fucking scam.
I gotta say this because you're my friend, so and everybody that's watching, peep this. Whenever I pass away, it's gonna happen. I don't want no funeral. Oh, okay. Don't y'all cry.
Want a party?
I want a party. Y'all can put my ass shit. I want to be cremated. I want to be cremated. I literally have a little area for me. A nice picture of my ashes in a nice little urn. Shout out to the Undertaker. Tight vibes. And like, turn the fuck up.
Hear me out.
Please.
Hear
If
me
you
out.
know me, you know that I'm turn up. So don't cry. Like, you can turn up. To my frat brothers, Nasty Song, my favorite show, Strolling Around My Like, that's Strolling Around My Urn. Sorry. Yeah. Do that. It's tight vibes.
That's fine. Hear me out. I want to say this.
Yes.
I want to say this. What I've realized in life is at funerals and sometimes birthdays,
Love birthdays.
it's not for you. My mother's funeral, it was fantastic. We had a horse and a carriage. Had a gold casket that was thousands of dollars.
Aww.
It was a dope ass funeral, y'all. But I realized my mother didn't care about that. I didn't care about that.
Right.
It was for everybody else to send her off.
Correctly. That's why I said
it wasn't about her. It was for us. So I was like, because I didn't want that shit. I was like, I don't care about that. You can put on some goddamn, like, put on some nice shoes. My sister gave her red bottoms. It was like all this kind of stuff. So I realized it was about us and how we send it off.
I don't want that. Y'all all in this room know and on camera know what I want.
For sure, and we gonna honor that.
Thank you. God forbid, but
We gonna honor that.
make what I want happen.
It's not even real wood, bro. It's what it is.
Whoa, you judging the wood on my shit?
You painted this.
Disrespectful.
That's just,
This is
this is exactly. I like this. That's wood though. But anyway, but.